October 23rd. I am Bruce Leonard, and this is Bruce Leonard Leans Left. While it's still legal. Still legal today. Things are again moving fast and furious. I'm safe, but apparently no one in a boat anywhere is safe because now they're killing people in the Pacific Ocean. Still not a shred of evidence who these people are that they're killing. They just blow up the boat and go, look, we killed some drug dealers. Like, yeah, but everyone else says they're fishermen. What's up, Costello? It's unbelievable. And I don't know if you've been following this the ballroom scenario, but Trump went from we're not going to touch the building to all right, we're going to demolish the walkway in between to all right, we're going to just tear down the whole east side of the White House. I don't know if you know this, but he bulldozed the White House with no plan. He just submitted the plans to. It's already torn down. You know why he tore it down? Before he submitted the plans? So no one could tell him no. That's it. Nobody lies more than this guy about everything. Every single thing. There's nothing he says ever that's not coated in copious amounts of bullshit and lies. He pardoned the guy. I know you see this. He pardoned the Chinese crypto guy who was convicted for money laundering. Why do you think that is? What is the Trump family into now? Crypto. This guy's going to make the Trumps rich. So he pardoned him. This is the most brazenly corrupt piece of shit that America has ever produced. Ever. And that's saying something, because we produce some fucking assholes, but nobody tops this guy. What's up, Layla? Thanks for tuning in. Mandingo, what's up? There's lots of new people here lately, and I appreciate that. I don't know where you guys are coming from, but I'm glad you're here. Like I said, you're safe to hang out here as long as you're not in a boat anywhere on the ocean where they might randomly bomb you and call you a drug dealer. Mandingo's a drug dealer. How do you know? Wait a minute. Take our word for it. How can you take their word for anything? And I don't know if you saw this. He nominated another Nazi to be like Deputy Secretary of Homeland Security or something, and then he had to withdraw his nomination because hello, Virginia, because of Nazi texts and emails where the guy actually said, I am a Nazi. And they're still going with this. You can't just call people that you disagree with Nazis. No, I'm not calling you Nazis because I disagree with you. I'm calling you Nazis because you're fucking Nazis. It's like your own words and actions prove so. Now there's a conspiracy buggery story going around about the White House ballroom. I'm not sure if you know this, but underneath the east wing of the White House, apparently there's a bunker. And so everybody's like, he's tearing down the east wing so they can rebuild this bunker or fix it up for something. I don't know if this is true or not. But it's yet another mysterious coincidence between Trump and Adolf Hitler. Which I don't understand how this keeps happening. But A lot of similarities between Trump and Adolf Hitler. What's up, Squid Games? Like I said, all these new people are showing up all the time, and it's great. I don't know where you guys are coming from. I wish some, like, I guess YouTube is finally suggesting my show. I said I've been doing this show in silence. Well, not silence, but you know, in a closet somewhere to like 6 people for months now, and all of a sudden, all you people are here. I don't understand how that happened, but I thank you for being here. But I don't know, like I said, about this bunker story, if it's true or not, but you can't put anything past this guy. I mean, nothing. And the way that the nutlickers just go along with whatever he does and says is unbelievable. Here's something today. Today, Mike Johnson, I swear to God, today, Mike Johnson tried to blame the woman that he won't swear in to Congress for not being a congressperson. He's like, well, she could be doing work for her constituents. It's like, no, she can't. She can't access anything that's congressional. She can't get into the Congress building. She can't do anything until you swear her in. She's just a congressperson elect. Until then. What's rude? What, that Trump makes her want to vomit? That's like, she's just being honest, bro. Let me ask you a question, Squid Games. If you're a Trump nutlicker, what is it about Trump that lets him just get away with anything, that you won't question anything he does, even though it's blatantly obvious that what he's doing is corrupt at all times? I'm curious about that. I'd really like to know, what is it that's so great about this guy that you will accept him shoving his cock down your throat at all times? I'd like to know that. You can explain it to me. It would be great. Is it some kind of like a masochism thing that you need? You know, you need a leader to put his boot on you. You know, to make you feel like you're safe in the world. It's like, what is it about this guy? It's so great. Here's something, I'll tell you something else. If you're not aware of this, this just came out today. It's true, and I'm telling you right now, every single part of Mega is a grift and a con job, and you're being fucked at every second because you're just kind of stupid, Jack. I'm not crying about anything. I'm just telling you the truth. It's a rare thing in the world today, people telling you the truth. I know. Like, I know that lies are comfortable and they make you feel good because they tell you everything that you want to hear. But I don't know if you knew this, but remember that site that came out after Charlie Kirk died? It promised to unmask all the Charlie Kirk critics and get everyone fired, and everybody got fired up. Yeah, and all you fucking morons sent them money. A pro-MAGA website that urged supporters to fund a database unmasking Charlie Kirk's critics took tens of thousands of dollars in crypto and then vanished. The site exposed Charlie's murderers, launched hours after the right-wingers' influencers' assassination, and promised a searchable trove of names and workplaces for the largest firing operation in history. It's now offline, and the owners are nowhere to be found with a big bag of your money, because you're fucking stupid. You just keep falling for it over and over and over again. I've never seen anything like it. You figure that after everyone's been screwed over once, right? You go, oh man, that was stupid. I got screwed over. But to keep going back to the well again and again and again and getting screwed every fucking time. It's unbelievable. I've never seen anything like it. Yeah, what's the matter? The Constitution, what's the matter? You know, like, What are rules matter? Laws. Trump obviously believes that rules and laws don't apply to him. And you know what? He's right. Because the system has allowed him to buy his way out, to settle, to almost everything. And the things that he didn't have to get taken or like account for. I don't know. Yeah, the nutlickers are out. That's when you know your show is becoming successful. When the trolls start to show up. It's like before I got banned from Facebook, when everybody on Facebook knew who I was, because the trolls were everywhere, and they were like, "Oh, you need to stop this guy. You need to tell him." Because they're threatened by what you're doing. And I've been doing this show, like I said, in toilet and quiet, small group for months and months and months now. And now all of a sudden the trolls are out. Trolls are out on TikTok too. It's great. I am reestablishing myself as a presence on the internet. Like I said, Facebook tried to kill me, but you can't kill me. It's not going to happen. Like, you can only kill people who aren't determined and driven. And they knocked me down. And it did hurt. I had put a lot of work into it, the internet. And made myself into a presence there, where everybody knew who I was. Sure, Squid Games, thank you for being here. Of course you can have a shout out. Like I said, I appreciate every person who watches this show. And I don't even care, like I said, if you are a Trumper, that's fine. I don't expect everyone to watch this show to agree with me. I don't want that. I mean, you want people to agree with you. I mean, but I don't need everyone to agree with me. I'm not trying to create a Benny Johnson show. Well, first of all, I'd have to get a fucking Russian check. Because that's the other part of it. The media that you watch, if you're a Trumper, is funded by Russia. You know this, right? It's like, it's been proven. Tim Pool, Benny Johnson. And you know this, they kicked out all the real media from the Pentagon, right? Because they wouldn't sign that pledge that Pete Hegseth was trying to make everybody sign. They said they wouldn't gather any information that wasn't cleared by him, that they wouldn't become propagandists for the administration. That they were going to conduct real journalism, right? So what did they do? They kicked them all out, and now who's there? Alice Jones. I swear to God. The My Pillow guy. That's who's coming to Pentagon now. Right-wing nutlickers and propagandists. And people don't care. And who are mostly, I said, financed by Russia. But remember, all that Russia collusion, it's all a hoax and a witch hunt. And just like the Epstein letter was a hoax and a witch hunt, and the Epstein files is a hoax and a witch hunt. It seems to me like everything that's a hoax and a witch hunt that Trump calls a hoax or a witch hunt is true. And that's why he calls it that. Because he needs to convince you. And you just keep giving money away to these people, which means you're dumb enough to buy what he's saying. If you believe anything that comes out of Donald Trump's mouth at this point, after 50,000 or more documented lies that he tells all the time. Like I said, you don't even have to go. He said, I'm not going to touch the White House. Then he said, well, we're gonna tear down Elon H2I. Yeah, how original. Says Trump is a golden god. No, he's orange, dude. The ballroom will be golden. The White House is golden on the inside now. Trump himself, orange. What is it about this guy? Like I said before, I could see it if this guy was like good looking, charismatic, articulate. Like, he's none of these things. He's a big, fat, orange fucking clown who can't talk. Trump 2028, right? 2032. In 2032, dude, he'll be like 100 years old. Is she going to worship his corpse? It's a cult. Like I've been saying all the time. It's not a political party. It's a cult. That's what you're in, a cult. Like, I'm sorry. That's just the way it is. Oh, I'm not mad, John. Costello, Trump is so good looking. Are you blind, bro? I mean, what really? You think it's this guy with the bleach blonde comb over and the fucking orange spray tan, big fat cankles, and it's like, he's the best looking guy I've ever seen. It's a cult, bro. That's it. He tells you what you want to know. He strokes your inner racist. You're an asshole. So he's an asshole. And hey, that's my guy, right? He makes you feel good, doesn't he? He makes you feel like it's acceptable to be an asshole jerk off. And I guess it is. There's 70 fucking million of you. They said Kamala lost the election and Trump won. Yeah, that's not the point. And the point is why. Why do you allow this person to just shit on you at all times? Do you realize Mike Johnson has had the Congress closed for 80 of the last 92 days? Which means in the last 3 months, they've done 12 days of business. Right? Why do you believe that is? Why won't he swear that woman in? Who was elected? She won the election in Arizona. So why won't Mike Johnson swear her in? Huh? Explain. Tell me. Trump ain't shit to me, Elon H2I. He's not shit to me. He's your president. He's nothing to me. He's a piece of shit who belongs in prison. Or worse. He's a traitor to this country, really. Today, I can't believe, I don't know what happened, but they actually put some sanctions on Russia today. That was surprising. Right? Trump deserves the Peace Prize, he says, right after he blows up another boat off the coast of... You probably think that Elon Musk is a fucking hero too, of some sort. I cannot understand for the life of me. I just can't wrap my head around what it is about this. Yeah, he might be a bot. He's got the personality of one. It's okay, those trolls. That's what we wanted, right? Trolls, haters, that's when you know you're doing something. I said, when the haters start to appear. You go, hey, we're on to something here. I'd like to know. I'd like somebody to explain to me what it is. What's the inner thing inside of you that Trump strokes as he destroys everything he fucking touches? Peace deal? There ain't no peace deal. Israel's still bombing the shit out of Gaza right now. You've been talking about there's a peace deal. It lasted like 12 hours. You guys are so desperate to validate this guy. I don't understand. You don't get it. That he never getting the Nobel Peace Prize. He's never getting anything that he really wants. That's why he has to invent these bullshit awards to give himself. Because no one's going to give him anything. Everyone hates him. I don't hate you either, Elon. Did I say I hate you? I don't hate you. I'm curious as to what it is inside of you that wants to worship this piece of shit. I really want to know. I'd like someone to explain it to me, to articulate it to me in an articulate fashion, to tell me what it is about Donald Trump that makes you say that the Constitution doesn't matter anymore, that the rule of law doesn't matter anymore, that the Congress doesn't matter anymore, that Trump is God. Okay? What is it about that man and what he's offering to you that makes you say you will throw away everything this country ever stood for to follow this fucking jerk off of a cliff? Because you know that's where we're going, right? Off of a cliff. These fascist regimes, they always end the same way. Why do you think he's bailing out Argentina? Because they need a place to run. Because eventually, this is all going to come back around. I know it's hard to wrap that around, but if you know anything about history, you know. Like, there's only a few ways that this ends. I mean, Trump's old, so he's probably going to die of old age. But I'm saying it either ends with him offing himself in a bunker somewhere or being hung off of a fucking bridge by fucking citizens who have had enough. Like all the other fascist leaders in the world. There's not enough people. You don't have enough. Don't you understand that? You're not the majority of this country. And that's what's so disappointing. Is that this, it's not small, but it's a minority. A minority of very loud, angry fucking people have taken control of the government. With good ideas? No. No. By stroking racism and hate. It's powerful, obviously. But what's disappointing is the amount of people in this country who just checked out and didn't care. They care now. See, what you're doing is you're awaking this sleeping giant. You're awaking people who didn't care before. Not every day that goes by. Or else what? I'm doing this job right now. I'm putting myself out there. You think I give a shit? Or else? Or else what? Explain to me. Or else what? I ain't bending my knee to shit. How's that? So I'll tell you, I'll tell him to his fucking face. It's like, he can kiss my ass. And the more people watch this show, the more I'll be, like I said, what we need is a Betty Johnson. Trump cares about what? He cares about himself, that's it. The fact that you believe that he cares about you says more about you than about him. Like I said, you still haven't explained to me what it is about him that makes you give up everything that you've ever, I don't know, maybe you never believed in any of it. Maybe you've always been a fascist, and this is what you want. But the country was supposedly found on, what's going on, bro? Why you keep changing your name, Al? Some days you're Al, and now you're bring God back again. You're confusing me. I don't understand it. Now, I was thinking about today. Yes, Questel, we will. I was thinking about today. This country was founded by a bunch of people who lived under a king, right? And they decided, and that system, was 1,000 years old. Or I mean, it's old. Well, maybe not 1,000 years, but at least 400 or 500 years. They were going to kings. Right? Where the system was, all the rich people had the money, and everyone else is a fucking peasant, and you had hardly no chance to move out of the peasantry and up into the higher classes because it was a monarchy and a patriarchy, right? Where it was the king and the king's nutlickers, and if any of the nutlickers went against the king, he just took away all their shit and banished them back to the peasantry or had them killed. Right? So, The founding fathers, the people that started this country, decided, hey, this system is garbage, right? And they were like, we need to invent a new system where everybody could have a chance, right? And so we had a revolution. They beat back the Royal Army, right? They declared independence. They made a constitution which said that all men are created equal and all men should have a fair shot in this world. And there are no fucking kings. What that lasted? 200 years? A little bit more, right? And now we're right back to people like Elon talking about, we need a king. It's like, it just tells you, I said, it's hard to change people, man. It's hard to change them. And even when you feel like you have, you still haven't, because there's a significant amount of people. I'm sure there's still people in England, if you ask them, they're royalists that would want to go back to, no, let Charles have all the power again. Give him all the money. No, they killed him. Okay, that's funny that Charles is named after the king that they killed. They killed him because he was like Trump. They had parliament by then, and he just wouldn't put the parliament. He's like, nope. I am divinely appointed king by God, and fuck everybody else. And they killed him, which is probably the proper outcome. Because again, if you don't kill them, he's going to keep coming back. Like, you know, Eric Trump and them and this Donald Trump Jr. are already talking like oh, they're going to keep on the Trump. The Trump is going to keep having Trumps for all of eternity. No, that's not how this is going to end. I don't know how it's going to end, but it's not going to end the way you want it to. I promise you that. As I said, all these fascist regimes always collapse under the weight of their own bullshit. And like I said, it's a minority. What you're doing is poking the sleeping bear, try to wake them up, like I said, because this government shutdown, all this stuff that's going on. Today, Trump just unilaterally declared he's not going to give California any federal money. You know who pays more fucking federal taxes than any state in this country? California. It's their money. The fact that he thinks he could unilaterally just cut them off tells you this man is mad with power, and he hasn't even been president for 1 year. And every day he gets worse and worse. Okay? I mean, when you wake up and just go, we're fucking gonna bulldoze the White House, you're mad with power, bro. He believes he could do anything he fucking wants. And right now, he can, because the nutlickers in the Congress, they're not gonna do nothing. You know. He stacked the Supreme Court with his people. They're not going to stop him. Well, I mean, maybe they will. I don't know. We haven't got to... That rubber hasn't met the road yet. That tariff case is coming up soon. We're going to find out what happens. I say California just stops paying federal taxes then if he says that. Why should they send billions and billions and billions of dollars to the federal government so that Trump can just keep it? He's going to run the Treasury like his own bank account. Then I just refuse to make a deposit. How about that? It's all headed to what I said. Or we're going to have to split this country in two, or a lot of people are going to die. We're going to start fighting each other. I don't want that. As I said, Elon, whatever, to say he didn't hate me. I don't hate him either. I don't really hate anybody. Well, I mean, I severely dislike Donald Trump. How's that? But hate is a strong word. Is that? I'm just saying. I think it's about time that we start having the meetings and we start talking about maybe we're going to split this country in half. Because I say let them have their, I said, white supremacist paradise, whatever they're trying to build. I don't even know what that is, you know. And he thinks that he can subjugate 300 million people with the following of 50 million. Good luck with that. Now he got 70 million votes, but some of those people, they're not hardcore Trumpers. They're not fascists. They were like, well, they believed the bullshit. They were like, well, Trump's a businessman and he's going to fix the economy. How'd that work out for you? They fixed it for you yet? Grocery prices ain't up. I mean, they ain't down. They're fucking way up. Remember they always said, the president doesn't control gas prices. He don't control them. Right? If the gas prices are down, now they're all like, President Trump lowered the gas. It's a... they lie constantly. So here's something else that's going on. I don't know if you know this, but you know, they turned on Jack Smith now, and they're talking about, oh, Jack Smith spied on us, because Jack Smith was investigating January 6th and the insurrection that they attempted to overthrow the legitimate election of Joe Biden. And so during the course of his investigation, he subpoenaed the phone records of all these senators who were calling Trump while they were planning this insurrection. And so they turned it into, oh, Jack Smith spies on us. And it's like, no, it's called an investigation. He subpoenaed the phone records after the fact. Why? Because you were planning an insurrection. It's like, but see, they must lie and bullshit. So listen, so here's what's going on. So Jack Smith is like, you know what, I'm tired of all this bullshit. So he's written a letter to Congress and said, hey, just let me testify in public. You think they're going to allow that? No! Because Jack Smith will destroy them. That's the thing about these people, is they're fascists, but they're also very fucking stupid. They're not smart people. It's the fact that they think that they can lie so blatantly at all times while Google is available. It's like, and you can look up things and you can see that they're full of shit in real time. And they still keep doing it. It's like, because they've created a bubble where all you brainwashed jerk-offs sit there and hear all the things that you want to hear told to you. And you don't look around, and they've spent decades telling you not to trust real media who tells facts and truth because it's all a Democrat blot and blah, 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 blah. It's like, yes, because Tim Pool is a real journalist, you know. Jesse Waters is a real fucking investigative reporter. It's like, no, these people are propagandists. It was the funniest thing that I've seen in a long time. Now, do you know who Dinesh D'Souza is? If you're not aware who Dinesh D'Souza is, he's a right-wing propagandist, but he's Indian. From India. Right? Like Kash Patel. So the other day, I don't know the name of the holiday, but it was an Indian holiday, and Kash Patel was celebrating it. And all the MAGA people started attacking him. And they started trashing Indian people and whoever. And Dinesh D'Souza has posts like, I don't understand. Let me find it. It's so funny. Because first, this guy made that movie, 2,000 Mules or whatever, that fucking, that was trying to gaslight you into believing that they were stuffing the ballot boxes for people who were picking up mail-in votes and things and dropping them off. And he tried to say that they were Diwali, yes. Hey, Laura. Anyway, so here's Dinesh D'Souza's tweet, word for word. Well, first of all, this person says, "You're Indian. You made nothing. You are nothing, and devoid of creation. Your ilk has been a race of slaves for hundreds of years, and even after being given a chance, you prove what worth you are." And Dinesh D'Souza acts like he's surprised. Dinesh says this, "In a career spanning 40 years, I have never encountered this type of rhetoric." What? The right never used to talk like this. So who on our side has legitimized this type of vile degradation? It's a question worth thinking about. Yes, the guy that you put in fucking office. Donald Trump and his sidekick, Nazi Stephen Miller. They're the ones who normalized this vile rhetoric against immigrants and anyone who isn't white. And you helped them. And now you're gonna, and you sat and watched Trump speak for the last 10 years, and you're like, who justified this? You did, you dumb motherfucker. It's unbelievable. It's just like the Latinos for Trump. You're selling out your own people. For what? What are you getting out of this? Besides the ones who wear the hat and do podcasts. What are you getting out of this? See, what you don't get is, as soon as they think that they can get rid of elections and stay in power, and that they don't need you anymore, they're going to throw you right in the fucking garbage can, or an alligator Alcatraz, or whatever fucking place they fucking make for you. But you're nothing to them. They're Nazis, bro, and you're helping them out. You've been helping them. Dinesh D'Souza's the biggest lying sack of shit propagandist you've ever seen in your life. They said he made a movie that was so much bullshit that the company that put it out had to disavow it and pull it off the market because they were like, this is way too much bullshit even for us to have our name associated with it. And now he's like, well, who did this? You did it. It was you. Look in the mirror, bro. He said, regretting it now? Are you regretting yourself now? Like, it's a little late for that, don't you think? Kash Patel, the same way. He's still working for these people. You think they care about him? No. They only got him there because he'll do whatever they say. He's a pathetic, groveling nutlicker. That's the whole administration. Pathetic, groveling, spineless nutlickers who will do anything that Trump says. That's the only qualification you need to be a part of the Trump administration. Like, never done his job before? That's okay. I'm saying. Will you do anything Donald Trump tells you to do? Will you bend the knee like Elon said? Bend the knee or else. Or else what, motherfucker? I'm right here. As you can see, I'm not scared of them. I mean, I said before, like, you got to help me. I need a bigger audience. So when they do drag me off, somebody will notice. But I'm not afraid. I'm sitting right here. 3 times a week. Until they stop me. It's like, I'm going to keep on doing it. And unlike them, I don't have to lie. I don't have to make up bullshit. See, this is the thing, really, is underneath Trumpism, there are no real ideas. Trumpism is anger, hatred, it's Islamophobia, xenophobia, homophobia, transphobia. It's all the phobias. They're alpha males who are simultaneously scared of everything. They need American troops, military on the streets to protect them from I don't know, but they're scared. It's like, scared of something. They're scared of everything. There's not a goddamn thing they're not afraid of. They're scared. They're terrified of Mom Donnie. Mom Donnie's about to become the mayor of New York City. It's going to be hilarious. It's going to be hilarious because Trump might actually have a stroke at this point. And he already threatened to cut them off too. So, if they... You think that's going to work? Elon says, Mega loves you. Come to the dark side. At least you know it's the dark side, bro. You're not the good guys. You know this, right? I know you believe, like in your mind, that you're the good guys here, but you're not. There's nothing good about Mega. Not one thing. Even America First bullshit. It's bullshit. If it's America First, why is he sending $40 billion to Argentina? Please explain that to me, Elon. It ain't nothing about America First. He fucked over all the fucking beef farmers in America, and now how's he going to solve that problem? He's going to buy Argentinian beef and bring it up here. Think he cares about them? He decimated the soybean fucking market. If you're a soybean farmer, you're done. Ain't nobody buying them. Rich. It doesn't matter. See, that's the thing about Mega, though, right? You all got a bunch of money, right? Bet no one will fuck you. People got all this money that none of them are happy. They're miserable fucks. They're all angry and bitter. It's like, well, you got money, but what does that do for you? Are you happy? No. It's... Won't be happy till all the brown people are gone. Oh, he's a genius now. Okay. I don't believe so. He's such a genius. Why won't he let you see his college grades? He won't show you college transcripts. He won't show you his tax returns. He won't show you nothing about him. Well, I'm glad you're happy. It's good. You know, some people enjoy being an asshole. Well, I said, it's not gonna end the way you want it to. It's not gonna end. I don't know if you've been following the dollar, but it's doing the worst it's done in decades. I don't know if you see the deficit. It's way up. Even after all the Doge bullshit and all the, oh, we gotta save money, we gotta... They ain't gonna save no money. He's blowing a hole right through the fucking deficit, just like he did the first time. And this time it's even worse, because no one's stopping him. So, you know. People say that was like, they always say Elon says he's happy. Oh, he lives on the beach. Yeah. Elon Musk got all that stuff too. The real Elon Musk, he ain't happy either. It's a miserable piece of shit. What gets everywhere? The bot? Is he watching on all channels? That wouldn't surprise me. Yes, the sand gets everywhere. It's no Seinfeld episode. When Kramer goes golfing at the beach. It's unbelievable, I said. That you believe that everything this country's ever been or stood for over 200 years is worth throwing in the trash can for this one dude. And not just you. I said, he's got the Congress is in his pocket. I said, Supreme Court's in his pocket. And these rich people don't give a fuck about you. I hope you know that. As soon as you're not useful to them, they will dispose of you, however they can. Like they did, I don't know, but there's 1,000 more people missing from Alligator Alcatraz. Where'd they go? No one's asking. Right? There's so much other shit going on. You know. Are you back to that? Really? Listen, I got news for you. After the election, you can still criticize the government. You know why? Because the First Amendment gives us freedom of speech in this country, and we're supposed to be free. We don't have kings or dictators. I can criticize whoever the fuck I want. Worship your new king. No, he's your king. He ain't shit to me. How many times have I told you that? You can go fuck yourself with that. He's not a king. We don't have kings. We had a war to get rid of kings. And they ain't never coming back. Much as you want. So enjoy your little fucking moment of glory here before it all comes crashing down on you. The real Nazis, they had a moment of glory too, didn't they? It lasted a decade or a little more than a decade. What happened? What happened to them? Right, exactly. It all crashed down. It's going to crash down here too. Because these regimes don't work. Especially this one, because they're filled with morons, and there is no real ideas. Except get rid of all the brown people and give rich people tax breaks, and everyone else is a freeloader. And it's like you want to. I'm not crying, bitch. It's like, I enjoy your tears. No one's crying. You see me crying? I'm not. I'm not broke. I'm sitting here telling you to fuck off. That's how broken I am. You can go fuck yourself. Donald Trump too. And his whole fucking family. I don't care. I'm not crying about anything. I'm just telling you what's going on. And sorry. You have to turn Trump on. You want to hear some bullshit. And all those little nutlickers. Good. And hey, there's the cup. 100 message cup. Hey! We're breaking all kinds of records on this show now. I said, tell your friends. I said, and I've had some lot more viewers in the UK and Canada. If you're in the UK or Canada, please tell people. If you want to hear what's really going on here, because you're not going to hear it from the administration or their fucking nutlickers and lackeys. All they do is repeat what they're told, which is a bunch of bullshit and lies. And bullshit and lies only get you so far. This is the culmination of years of, like I said, dumbing down of America and hero worship and reality television all coming together to create, like I said, whatever you want to call Donald Trump. I don't even know what to call him at this point. He is, like I said, he's the culmination of collective stupidity. I said celebrity worship, rich people, bootlickers, that people who have bought into the propaganda now. Who the fuck is we? It's like we are in power now. Who is we, dude? You ain't shit to them. That's what I'm trying to tell you. There is no we. He is in power. And he will do whatever he wants. And you will take it because you're a spineless bitch. It's like, that's really the gig. Julia, I don't know where Ken is, but Julia couldn't come because she had there's another parent-teacher conference or some shit, so she wasn't able to tune in. She already messaged me and told me. And Saturday she's got a date with her friends to go somewhere, so she can't watch either. But so she'll be watching later. What? The We Are Rich Club. Really? So you're rich, and you spend your time sitting here watching me in my basement? I'm glad being rich has made your life so fulfilling. It's like, I'm rich, man, but I'm going to spend my time watching this guy on YouTube. Oops. What are you talking about? Do I look weak to you? See, that's the thing. Is you all have this fucked up perception that you think that all people who lean to the left are fucking weak, and we're not. You know, can you realize this? We've kicked your ass every single time. Go look at throughout history. When did the fascist regime ever win? In the long run. I said, you might get small victories like you have now, or like the Nazi Party had. But what happened to them? Leftists kicked your fucking ass. We had a civil war in this country. What happened? The leftists kicked your fucking ass. You're gonna get your ass kicked again. If you, this is just how it's gonna work. I know you don't live in reality, or you wouldn't be deluded in this fantasy you have that Donald Trump is all powerful, because he's not. He just thinks he is, and you think he is, but it's not happening. No, I'm not unemployed, and I am in my mom's basement because my mom's sick and she needs me to take care of her, not because I'm a fucking loser. And I've never hid that fact. Unlike you people, I'm honest. And I'm not unemployed. I have a job. I had a career, my own career, that I gave up to come back here and take care of my mom. You know why? Because I'm not a selfish shitbag like yourself, probably. I'm a real human being. No, I got plenty of guns, bro, and I'll fucking kill you with them. That's where you're wrong. You're very mistaken about us. And my cousin John, he'll kick your fucking ass. We're not weak people. If you could tell yourself that, your deluded fantasy your little bubble will pop very fast when you confront the reality that we are. That's good. I'm proud of you. How'd you get your money? Licking other people, rich people's nuts? I mean, I'm just curious. And like I said, if you're rich, why are you sitting here watching me on YouTube? I don't understand. And I didn't mean, like I said, like, I'm just saying, we do have guns too, and we will fight. And like I said, you've gotten your ass kicked every fucking time. If you can show me where the fascists won, well, I guess, what's his name, Pol Pot, I guess he kind of won, right? He didn't get out of power till he died, so if that's what you're proud of. He killed millions of people. Right? Exactly, John. Like, death is too fast. I'm just saying, this always ends the same way. And it's going to end the same way here. It's like, it's not going to last forever, bro. So enjoy your little moment. Like I said, and I promise you this, someday, someone's going to tear down everything that he's ever done. No, I'm addicted. It's like, it's a coping mechanism. No, I'm just addicted to cigarettes. Been smoking them for my whole life. It's like, do I regret that? Probably. But I don't care. Again, look at this world we live in. I don't care to live to be 90 or 100 years old. Like, look at it. I'm tired of it now. Tell you the truth. I can't believe this guy says he's rich, but he spent his time trolling a guy who's doing a podcast to 100 people. Like I said, I'm glad all that money has fulfilled your life and giving you a sense of purpose. It's like, I guess you've never been here before. I was a touring stand-up comedian. I had my own career. I was toured the country, did comedy. What? What does that even mean? Yes, it's the truth. Gary, it's like they need somewhere to run. Where'd the Nazis run? Oh, Argentina. It's like, coincidence again? So it's like, for not being Nazis, you have a lot of coincidence with the Nazis. Do you realize this? I was thinking about this today. Okay? And this is absolutely true. Do you realize this? Donald Trump is one generation away from actual Nazi. I don't know if you know this, but Trump's name is not Trump. His real name is Drumpf. They're Germans. His dad came from Germany. He's the son of a Nazi. Like, where are all these Nazis coming from? From Germany. What the fuck? And they want to make it, I don't know if you saw this, they want to change the immigration system in this country so that brown people and other people who can't speak be harder for them to get in, but they want to open up the door for who? All the white people who are against migration. They want to migrate a bunch of white people who are against migration. It's every time that you say things that they want to do, it sounds like some bad comedy. Like there's no fucking way. It's like parody come to life. I don't believe so, Questel. All they want is people who think like them. They want to move out as many brown people as they can and replace them with white people, as many as they can get. You know why? Because you know that bullshit theory they've been talking about for all these years, the great replacement theory. I don't live off food stamps, bro. I told you I got a job. I don't owe you shit. Except thank you for watching. I will say that. I appreciate it. I don't care if you like me or hate me. It doesn't matter. You're watching. That's what matters. Because eventually, that's the bottom line, right? Engagement. That's all that matters in the new world we live in, right? Like, haters count just the same as people who love you. Like Jerry used to say it. If you love me, tell your friend. If you hate me, tell 10 friends. It's because haters pay just the same. People used to say that all the time. I'm going to buy a ticket to your show and come and harass the shit out of you. I said, go ahead. I said, I'll already have your money and I'll just have you thrown out. But you keep giving away your money to these grifters and thieves. So, you know, it wouldn't even be like out of character for you to get screwed over. No, I am not brown. What does that mean? What, so I can stay? I have your permission? It's like, I'm an American, bro. Born here, raised here. Got the birth certificate to prove it. Matter of fact, I was born 1 mile away. I can walk around the corner. I can look at the place I was born. I was born right here. I moved far, far away, but I'm back. And I was born around the corner. You ain't never get rid of me. And people go, oh, you going to leave? I thought about it. They're like, no. I'd rather stay and just be a pain in your ass. Because that's the kind of jerk off I am. I'm going to be here when it all falls down on your head. I'm going to laugh my ass off. It's going to be hilarious. I do want to live that long. To see y'all get what's coming to you. Because it's coming. That's what I'm saying is, this is the inevitable conclusion of this situation. Or we sensibly decide that we need to split this country up. Because we can't live together. You know, because... And you can have your racist utopia, whatever it is that you think that you're building. It's like, you can have it. Because you're going to find out it ain't going to work. It's your entire reality is bullshit. It's based upon lies and bullshit and hatred of other people. And that's not a way to govern or live anyway. It's an inevitable conclusion to the situation is collapse. The only question is, does he take all of us with him? You know, because right now he is. He's dragging us all down the road. You know, but as you saw the other day, it's not destruction. I don't wish destruction on America. This is my country. What I wish is that we get our freedom back that you just seem willing to give away. You don't even understand what made America great in the first place. No, not really. See, that's another myth. That's great. What was it great? What, the slavery? That was great, huh? Right? The segregation? That was great, huh? The genocide of the Native Americans? That was great, huh? I'm like, no. It's never been great, bro. Now, the idea of what it could be is great. And that's what you have to keep. No, we were free. We're not anymore. I mean, we're still relatively free because he hasn't taken away all the freedom, but he's fucking trying his ass off, isn't he? The fact that you think it's acceptable to have military troops on the streets of the United States says to me that you don't really care about your freedom. And you're willing to give it away. Because you think they're going to stop at these people? No, I never said that either. So you guys like to make a lot of assumptions. I never said I want reparations. I never said that. Not one time. Now, I don't know where you got that. You can feel free to rewind, or you can watch every episode I've ever done, and you'll never hear me say that, because I never said it. And it's not a discussion that I care to get involved in. I don't think you can fix things that are that old, you know. And the people who were affected, they're not alive anymore. So, what are you going to do? You know, nothing. That's not, and giving people money doesn't solve the fucking problem. You know, look at you. You say you have money. Here you are. Is it? It's not. It doesn't register that on the happiness meter and all the other things that they measure countries by. It's the greatest country in the world. You can walk outside and trip over homeless people. Really? It's bullshit. You can keep telling yourself that. Because you live in a gaslight. The entire movement is a huge gaslight. It's bullshit. Like I said, your entire reality and worldview is bullshit. Based upon mostly made up shit and fears of things that you don't understand. That's it. You keep saying that, but you don't sound happy. I mean, I don't know. I mean, maybe, like I said, if you lie to yourself enough, maybe you start to believe it. But I don't believe that you are. Or you wouldn't be sitting here trolling a guy. I said doing a podcast to 100 people. Make America great again. See? You just said in one sentence, America's great, and then you said, make America great again, which means you're just admitting it wasn't great. You know what I find hilarious is that all these people say they're Christians, but they fucking lie their asses off constantly. They're the most dishonest people on the planet. They say they're Christians. That girl that does the press secretary, she took her cross off. You notice that? She don't wear that cross no more. Must have started burning her. Yes. I know people from all over the world. Like I said, you can continue to gaslight yourself. Like I said, this is my country, which is why I won't leave it. Personally, I believe in the idea of what America was, or what it could be. It still is. That's the thing. This is just like a temporary glitch in the road, like this is like McCarthy on steroids. But McCarthy eventually went away, just like Trump's going to go away. The next Democratic president is going to erase everything Trump did. Most of the things Trump has done by executive order, right? Not laws, right? So on the very first day, they can eliminate all of his executive orders and erase everything he's done. Dismantle ICE. They can do whatever they want because none of this is going to last. Because executive order fiats are bullshit. Trump 2028, like I said, says to me, that you don't care about the U.S. Constitution. Because the Constitution says he can only have 2 terms. The fact that you want him to run again and he's going to be approaching 90 years old tells me that you have nothing. It's desperation of the highest order. And that's it. And they said fevered racism and xenophobia. J.D. Vance. A man with even less principles than Donald Trump. I'm going to tell you something right now. We're not going to make it through 4 years of this before everything collapses. The economy is going to collapse. The dollar is going to collapse. Like, the fact that they don't know that tells you everything. It's the arrogance displayed. That they think they're all rich. Yeah, well, what are they going to be when there's no money? Why do you think they're going into crypto? Because they know they're going to crash the dollar. And they're going to put their money into crypto. What are you talking about, bro? This is its show. You think I'm like this all the time? Well, I mean... desperate. What am I desperate for? Please explain. My life's pretty chill, bro. I've done everything I've ever wanted to do in my life, unlike you. And I didn't have to answer to anybody. Yeah, well, what are you going to do with your gold, bro? What are you going to do with it? I've asked that question a bunch of times. When the apocalypse happens, you going to walk around with your fucking gold? And what are you going to do with it? It's going to be worthless. Just like everything else. As soon as you walk outside with your gold, a bunch of fucking marauders will appear out of nowhere and cut you to pieces and take it. You think you're going to walk around with gold? It's unbelievable. The delusions that you people have. Costello can't breathe, she's laughing so hard. But again, we're at the time, so as fun as this has been, I got to get going. Listen, I appreciate, yes, exactly, John. Someone's going to take his shit. And what are they going to do with it? It's worthless. The only thing that's going to be worth anything is food and things you can trade people. Water, things that people need. Your money, your gold, it's going to be worthless. All of this, see, that's what you don't get is all of this in the real world, the modern world. It's all an illusion. You take all this away, and what do you got? You got nothing, bro. You got a pile of worthless paper. You got some shiny metal that no one wants anymore. Like you said earlier, the guns and the ammunition, that's going to be more important than your gold. When everything goes to shit. Like I said, what you think you're going to do with gold, I have no idea. I've asked that question a bunch of times. Especially the people that have their money not even in gold, in like gold stocks. That's gold certificates. That's going to be even worthless. In your bunker. Yeah, you'd be happy then, right? You'd be descending slowly into madness. Eating cans of Spam or armor roast beef hash or whatever it is you fucking like. It's like, I've already decided, no bunker for me. I'm gonna be a wanderer. But that doesn't matter, Elon. Like I said, you live in a deluded fantasy that you think that all these things you have, even if you really have these things, that they're worth something. You're going to sit in a bunker. And what are you going to do? That's it. You're going to slowly descend into madness. That's all you're going to do? That's going to be the end of it. You might come out of that bunker, but you'll be talking to yourself like Gollum. You're like, thank God I did this. Yes, roast beef hash is tasty. That's why I said it. It's pretty good. It's like, there's one thing we can agree on. Fry it in the pan a little bit. It's fucking crispy. It's good. Anyway, I gotta get out of here. As you know, if you're new here, like I said, I do this show Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday, 6 p.m. Eastern Time. I do it live so you can talk. And, what, you gonna listen to the Bee Gees over and over and over? That's what I'm saying. That's no future. I used to have a bit about that, and I said, because it's true. It's all about the quality of life. Sitting in a bunker. Not really good life, is it? You won't even, the internet and all that'll be gone. What are you going to do? Watch the same DVD over and over and over? All right, goodbye, Elon. I said, you're more than welcome to come back. I said, you've been entertaining. I appreciate it. And like I said, everybody who's watching this show, I appreciate very much. And I'm going to get out of here. I am Bruce Leonard. This is Bruce Leonard Leans Left. I said, I'll be back Saturday at 6 p.m. And I believe Danielle Iguodala will be here. So please tune in then. He's always a fascinating man. And I love all you guys. And I said, tell your friends. Please, come back. I love you too, John. I said, be back Saturday, 6 o'clock. Good night.